That's on record up there.
Okay, you just want to record the whole thing?
Can you hold this and record for this guy, gentleman?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do it anyways when I say my remarks. I will. Them all up there. Bobby, you want to do the same?
Sandra. Oh, there she is. It's okay. It's okay. We have everybody now.
We are here and the ribbon cutting is right behind me here, obviously.
April Fools!
It's tomorrow. Getting ready again to this grand reopening. The ribbon cutting ceremony
Okay.
right now.
First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the grand reopening of the Rabbit Hash General Store. It's been about a year, a month and a half in making. Before we get started, I want to introduce some people to you that have been very integral in getting this thing together. Right behind me, I have Don Clare, who's the president of the Rabbit Hash Historical Society. Jim Henning, who I have to look at the title here, president of Energy Solutions for Ohio, Kentucky, the Midwest, and Florida from Duke Energy. Well, the vice president is here too, but he's not on stage. So Chuck Henning, wherever you are, thank you very much. Terry Sparks, right behind me. He is our architect. Our building crew. From Rivercat Construction, we have Ed Unterreiner. And the crew, Eddie Unterreiner. Justin and Brandon. We have our esteemed government with us today. Right here we have Mayor Bryn. Ambassador Bourbon and Ambassador Lady Stone. Asa Rouse is with us today. Right here. Right here. Over here. Oh, there's Asa Rouse. We'll be making a presentation shortly. And the board. Mary and Dwayne and myself and Callie Claire.
Now they're just recognizing.
People that work in the store down here. And last but not least, we have Ruby and Terry Marksberry. So, Don Claire, would you like to say
Such
a
an
few
exciting
words?
morning right here in Rabbit Hash. Actually, look at this
I'm
right
Don, and I want to thank you all for coming out to this very, very special morning. I don't know if you all recall a year and a month and a day ago, but we were gathered here for a very sad occasion, witnessing the remains of this building. The Rabbit Hash General Store has been a very significant part of this community since 1831, and we are happy to be able to present it back to everybody who's here in this place and enjoyed it and raised in it. I see a lot of families from former owners, and I just met the granddaughter of we had a creamery in here after the 37 flood took the creamery out of the other place over there. And they're all, oh, there you are. They're all gathered here. That's Miss Acra. We're all gathered here for this very special day. I want to thank everyone.
I agree. Yeah.
The whole project could not have happened without all of us. I mean, this is unusual. We didn't even have to go out and solicit money to do this. You all came to us and said, I want to donate. I want to provide a piece of wood. I want to provide an antique. I want my personality to be back in the store. And that's what we had. We had
So yeah, you can hear the
Art on the Walls project.
again,
Families gathered together and put their names, and then we immediately covered it all up. And that's our time capsule. So,
for now, I'll toss it back to you guys.
Hopefully, it's never gonna go down the way it did, but if it ever gets taken apart, your names will be there forever. And I hope nobody ever sees it. So, each and every one of us here has done a tremendous job. It's been emotionally draining, it's been tedious. We all got holes in our hands from nails and splinters. It's been quite a cooperative effort. There's two main people though that helped make this possible. Ed Unterreiner. Ed's been living here since we were pups. And he is he's the carpenter in charge, and he was in charge of this whole project as far as the buildings. And then we have Harry Sparks here. He's retired now, but he's a historic architect who donated his services to draw the plans so we could do this. And this building is within a millimeter of the old store. So I don't know anybody else that could have done that but Harry. I couldn't have found anybody that could have built it according to Harry's drawing. So we really lucked out with the quality of professionalism of the people that helped do this. And I do have to thank Lynn Unterreiner for all the great meals she brought every Friday. We fed the crew and kept us going. So along with Ed, he had his crew, and Eddie, his son. And Ed will tell you, Eddie's just as good as he is. And then Eddie says, why don't I make as much as you do?
Not that good.
I don't know.
Not yet.
Thanks, Mom.
He's close.
We got Dustin Hagedorn. Dustin is a two-time veteran for our country.
Yeah.
Dustin, on his own, refurbished our veteran sign during this project. We can't thank Dustin enough. His father and mother used to live down here when Patty Purnell first took over the store. We're so pleased that Dustin was part of it. The other member of the crew is Brandon Ryle. And if you're any part of Rabbit Hash area, you know what Ryle means. I mean, we're all Ryles, right? So Dustin and Brandon, we thank you. Eddie, we can't thank you all enough. I have a presentation that I want to make to Ed and to his crew, but Ed gets to keep it. We decided that Ed needed a key to the city. Since we're not a city, we made him a key to our hamlet. And coincidentally, it's on the back of a burnt off board from the old Rabbit Hash sign. So it's very meaningful to us to give it to somebody who's really resurrected something that we thought would be impossible. And the phoenix truly has risen from the ashes. And there's the guy that made it rise. So Ed, the Rabbit Hash Historical Society presents to Ed Unterreiner and Rivertown Construction, the key to Rabbit Hash, for unparalleled dedication to historical accuracy and craftsmanship in the restoration of the Rabbit Hash General Store, April 1st, 2017. So, thank you,
Thank you, Ed.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much. You did a great job.
So we'll continue here with,
He's going to say a few words.
good. Ed's gonna Red's gonna give us a, yeah, we are ready, Ed. I
Listen, this is amazing what's going on here, but there's some people that really deserve a lot of credit, and that's Don and Dwayne and the board. These guys donated their time, and time is the most precious thing we all own. And for them to donate so much time, and the board, my daughter Mary down there, Bobby, come on. But it was a community effort. It couldn't have been done without the community support and all the donations and the businesses. Come on, these businesses have donated so much equipment, Mark's Pool Rental, Duke Energy. The list goes on, and we're going to recognize those people in a plaque. Because again, we couldn't do it without the support from the community. And so all of you need a hand.
We'd like to bring up Asa Rouse. If you've ever had a DUI back in the 40s, this is your man.
That's why he said
Oh, sure, I've met you before, friendship. Bless your heart not to see you.
heads up.
Come out here, Terry girl. Ladies and gentlemen, something very important happened at the end of the War of 1812. A general.
I wasn't born.
Asa was there for it.
I was there. A general in the Battle of New Orleans became so significant he became president. And in 1830, Andrew Jackson was the president of the United States. But more importantly, in 1830, this store was built, the original. Isn't that something? And legend has it that it has never closed since, except for a slight interruption after a fire. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, and in the opinion of almost everybody else, the heart and soul of Rabbit Hash in general, and the Rabbit Hash General Store in particular, is standing beside me, Terry Marksburg. It just so happened, my friends, that this lady I've known for years, her father, just happens to be the nicest, most attractive woman on the planet. And also, more to the point today, just happens to be the heart and soul of this whole operation. Terry Marksbury, my dear, I have a hobby now, connected with a magazine I write for called Ride On. I've ridden motorcycles longer than most of you have been alive. My wife and I, with her standing beside me, or rather behind me as a passenger, now get this, my wife and I, we were married 64 years. As a passenger, she and I rode in all 50 states and 8 of the 10 Canadian provinces, and we camped in most of them. But our hearts never left Kentucky, and certainly never left Rabbit Hash, and mine is completely entwined with this gal right now. And I practiced law for 40 years. I was a litigator, not a paper shuffler. An exciting way to make a living. But I'm retired. One of my hobbies is writing for this magazine, a biker magazine called Riding On. And on behalf of that magazine, which is so fond of her like everybody else, my dear girl, I present to you this placard from Riding On magazine. And thank you for the opportunity to do this and the opportunity to say a word or two or 10 or 40. Thank you. Step back and fall off.
We weren't kidding. It really is April Fool's. She's like, I don't really know. I don't know that I can follow
Hang on, Big John, I'll get around you.
that he just said, but and it would take forever to thank everybody that's been a part of this. But I do thank everybody that's been a part of this. There.
And now we have Jim Henning. He's going to say a few words. And again, he's from Duke Energy, who have been the best neighbors that any town could ever ask for. Jim?
Thank you very much. Well, I know I've got the inevitable task of being the last person to speak before we open up and cut the ribbon, so I'll be brief with my remarks. Duke Energy also, through our many names of companies throughout the years, has a long history in the community. Our roots date back to 1837 in providing energy, gas, electric service to communities in northern Kentucky and greater Cincinnati. And for the last 3 decades, we've actually had a presence here in Rabbit Hash, where hundreds of men and women right up the hill at our East Bend power plant station work diligently to provide reliable and clean energy to the customers here in northern Kentucky. I'm so proud of the 2,300 men and women that work for Duke Energy, and I have one up here on stage with me, Dwayne Doyle. Dwayne was a huge part of the restoration, the work, the efforts that took place for this store, and it's just a great example of the character of not just the community, but the men and women that work for Duke Energy. So we were so proud to be part of this effort with our $25,000 contribution that kind of got the ball rolling on the fundraising efforts a year ago. But back to Don's remarks, it's really a community effort. It's the businesses, it's the heart, and it's the soul. As a Boone County and myself who lives here in Boone County, I couldn't be more proud of what the community has done to bring this store back to life. And with that, I'm so excited to have others join me as we cut the ribbon and officially open the general store. And I'm going to ask Dwayne actually to cut on behalf of Duke Energy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I jumped the gun a little bit. Okay.
We just wanted to have a special singer and a special song, not only for Rabbit Hash, but for our whole country. And Mr. Stevenson, I've followed him for a long time in the Boone County history. He used to take videos, used to be a school teacher. He has sung this song in every county of Kentucky. So this is to Rabbit Hash and to the state of Kentucky, Mr. Stevenson.
God bless you, and I have to give credit to the man that taught me how to sing this song. His name was Happy Chandler. Many years ago, he poked me on the chest when I asked him to teach me to sing the song, and he said, "Son, you got to sing it from your heart." So today, I'll do the best I can do. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children at play. The corn tops ripe and the meadows are in bloom, and the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my ladies, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. Now before we sing the last verse, reach over and grab the pulse of the person next to you. Just reach over and grab that pulse. If you don't feel one, we're all in trouble. But you feel that pulse,
Yeah, we got it.
and you know something, that pulse, that pulse knows no ethnicity. That pulse knows no particular political party. That pulse knows no race, no ethnicity. It's the only thing it knows. It's the gift of life from God. And the greatest gift that he gave any of us is the gift you see at Rabbit Hash, Kentucky every single day. And that's the love of the Lord and loving the children. So remember today, when you see a senior, when you see a man out, a woman out that needs a lift up, you give them that lift up in love. And if you see a child, you reach down and touch them on the head and you tell them you love them. You love them. You love them. Oh, the children roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home says goodbye. Now join in with me. Weep no more, my ladies. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away, for my old Kentucky home, far away. God bless America! God bless Kentucky! God bless Rabbit Hash, Kentucky! Praise the Lord, champion! God bless you.
I want to hold hands.
All right, we'd like to get the ribbon cutters gathered up.
All right.
I think Brandon's cutting with a knife. Everybody got their scissors? I have to apologize, we don't have enough scissors.
I'll stay close to you.
We are cutting this for each and every one of us up here, and for each and every one of you. And if there's little slivers, take it with you. This is a big day, so on the count of 3. Are you?
No, Dwayne's cutting on my
All right,
behalf.
cut little piece. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cut little pieces here for the people that didn't get any. Just pieces. Rabbit Hash store is now open.
Should I stop recording?
I know you're falling.